All right, Danny Boy Orlovsky throws it in the Detroit Lions' face this morning on ESPN about Matthew Stafford telling us that I told you Stafford can do it. I don't think anybody said Stafford couldn't do it, and I think most people that said Stafford couldn't do it, right? They felt like they was hoping for the best draft position. There's people that rooted for Stafford like Justin Verlander, and I kind of got on him about that because it was tied to our draft selection. Then I changed my mind, and I apologize for people. I don't really care at this point. It's great talent. Before, after the draft, during that draft, it's a lot of great talent, and there's a lot of value in them late first round picks too. So, like I said, I would like to be higher. Most definitely, I would like to be higher. I like to be higher than Snoop Dogg and Wiz Khalifa on 420. Don't most definitely don't get me twisted, but you know what, man. Stafford did quit on the team, but could you really blame him, bro? Can you really blame him? Can you really blame him the situation? We didn't build around him. Um, and we know what the franchise is about. I'm happy he won. I'm happy when Sue won. You know what I'm saying? I'll be happy for these guys when they get on and win. I ain't gonna hate Stafford. And I do think it was time for him to move on. And a lot of the irritation, a lot of the hate there is tied to Barry and Calvin not being able to move on. But this guy was able to move on, but they couldn't, and we know why that is, and ain't no point. This ain't even that type of show. All right, we know exactly why that is. And we understand, and it's messed up, bro. But that's not a anomaly in the National Football League, and when it hurt for Calvin the most. Is when Calvin was when you seen Andrew Luck able to keep his money, and that's what first class organizations or great organizations do. And that hurt our lot. You had to be around for the Barry Sanders situation. You had to be there, and a lot of the fan base turned on Barry Sanders. So it's a lot of that built up in this one. All right, but it says shout out to Free Press, shout out to Marlo Autry. Says Dan Orlovsky to Detroit Lions fan who doubted Matthew Stafford. I told you so. He said, I told you so, I told you so, I told you so. That was Dan Orlovsky's empathetic, message Monday morning as he stood inches away from the television camera ESPN's Get Up show in the morning. The former Detroit Lions backup quarterback to Matthew Stafford said Sunday night he would be unbearable. All right. The following day, after watching Los Angeles Rams escape the Tampa Bay Bucks on the last second field goal thanks to pinpoint deep ball from Matt Stafford to a wide open Cooper Kupp. All right, quote, this is an all-time I told you so moment. This is a career-defining and legacy-changing throw for Matthew Stafford. All you writers in Detroit that for years told me your guy's not good enough, you're wrong. And all the fans in Detroit, and I know I love you a lot, you guys. I told you, they told me Matthew Stafford stunk. You were wrong. And all those people who send me stuff on the internet, ma'am, saying all your guy does is pass stats, you're wrong. For years, I've told you, and a small group of people have told everybody Matt Stafford is a great player. And you say, mimicking baby voice, well, he doesn't win games. He played in Detroit. He'd never been to the playoff and won. He played in Detroit. This was the moment that Matthew Stafford had to prove everybody wrong. There is not a human being that plays in the NFL that when the game is on the line and it is nut cutting time in the fourth quarter, that I want the ball more than Matthew Stafford. Okay, so I'll talk about that point, right? Bruh, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers were injured. Anybody else picking Tampa, I told you before this game, that was the wrong pick. I told you guys I think it was a live football stream with B. Taylor. Y'all would say, oh, Tom Brady can do it. Look, I told y'all to lock in the Rams. So let me say that first. If you want, if any other game I pick, man, I told y'all the more pick I felt more confident in the Rams pick than any. I said, lock that in. Tell me I said something. I said, if any game you listen to me on, lock in the Rams and Bucks. The Rams missed Chris Godwin in the slot. And remember, they met earlier this year and they lost, and they was more healthier than they are right now. Right? No Chris Godwin, no best right tackle in the league, and Tristan Wirfs. Right? They took advantage by lining Vaughn and Aaron Donald up on the right side. Leonard Fournette magically played and looked pretty good. They had Gronkowski, Mike Evans, but they didn't have Chris Godwin, Antonio Brown, Tristan Wirfs. And people said, well, their defense is still good from last year, but everybody knew the back end was weak. Everybody knew the Tampa Bay back end was weak. They brought in 50-year-old Richard Sherman. So to me, in my opinion, with all that going that way and all the injuries and stuff they dealt with, they was supposed to beat Tampa Bay. They got 3 first ballot Hall of Famers on defense. It ain't like he took the Jags or he took the Colts or he took Houston. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like he took, the Raiders. You know what I'm saying? Joe Burrow's run is more impressive. Joe Burrow don't have a Hall of Famer that I know of on the team. Name me somebody from the defense, the Bengals defense. Name me. Ray Malog, he gone. Taylor Mays, an NFL Madden legend, he gone. Woozier, the Cowboy Regent. I don't even know the white boy that came from the Raiders. Never heard of him. You know what I'm saying? You got Jamar Chase, T. Higgins, Tyler Boyd. You know what I'm saying? Uzama had a good year. Joe Mixon is a beast. Somebody I wanted in Detroit. Got some trouble in college in Oklahoma. But you put the Bengals roster up and they playoff run up against the Detroit Lions. The LA Rams. It's night and day. That team ain't supposed to be here. I picked them to be on Super Bowl, by the way. So I got to stick to that pick versus Kansas City? I probably do. Right? So you saying we told you so? This dude in an all-star team. He supposed to be doing this. He's on an all-star caliber team. And he barely beat the injury-riddled Bucks. They have Von Miller, Leonard Floyd, Jalen Ramsey getting burnt out there, Aaron Donald. And they got somebody from Loyola High School, David Long Jr. Right up Finkel. That was where I grew up at. Finkel. Right past Myers. Dog, look at this, bro. They was missing Whitworth. That's true. That's cool. That's true. Nigga like 70 anyway. They was supposed to put up 40 points. And Sean McVay boo-booed the bed. Because he tried to preserve the league instead of keep gunning. You know why he was trying to preserve the league and not stay aggressive? Because he know Matthew Stafford been throwing picks all season, pick 6. And by him being taking a run off the clock approach with 27 points like he had 40, it still went that way. It still did that. Because the reason why he didn't run up the score and attempt to run up the score because he didn't trust Matthew Stafford. That's a fact. All right? But they supposed to do this. Bro, they got 3 first ballot Hall of Famers on one defense. Leonard Floyd is a Pro Bowl caliber player. They got Odell who could go to the Hall of Fame. They got Cooper Kupp, the best receiver running in football right now. They are missing Robert Woods, cool. Missing Darrell Henderson, they get Cam Akers back. Sonny Michel look fresh. What you mean? This is a pro. This is an all-Madden type of team. This is as close as you're going to get to a dream team. So it ain't like he went up to New England and did what Cam couldn't do. It ain't like he went to the Giants, and that's a very talented group. And moved with and did something with the Giants. Like he took the Jets. This is what he supposed to do. This is an all-star caliber defense, all-star caliber offense, all-star caliber head coach and Sean McVay, all-star caliber. I think defensive coordinator is Raheem Morris, right? All-star caliber. This is what he supposed to do. And you saying you told us so because he made a play. Let's see next week. Let's see exactly next week what they do against the 49ers, a team who had their numbers. Hard to beat somebody 3 times. Now I say my pick. Check out my channel. I put on my pick tomorrow to Wednesday on Goodfella TV. Goodfella TV right here on YouTube. Go subscribe. Help your boy out. It's a great way to donate. Yeah, Raheem Morris is a offensive coordinator, defensive coordinator. So you telling us that, oh my bad, you telling us all of this. We get it. This is what he supposed to do. This is what he supposed to do. You don't know what they say. You don't get no pat on the back for doing what you posted. It ain't like he took the Jags or the Giants or the Raiders. Had he took the Raiders this far, I tip my hat like, hey, he ain't got nothing else to prove. He still got to prove something. Without winning this Super Bowl, he still proves that he can't get it done. Without winning the Super Bowl, he don't go into the Hall of Fame. He has to win a Super Bowl before his career let out to get to the Hall of Fame. All those numbers are hollow stats. Aaron Rodgers is a first ballot Hall of Famer, great player based on that one Super Bowl. He need one. He need one. He need just one. You know? And like I said, man, I ain't mad if you win. Shit, go do it. I ain't gonna hate against you. Not. You did quit, but I ain't mad at you, man. You gave us 12 years. But what really hurt the fan base is when the Lions pressed this trade through and they wouldn't trade Barry and Calvin. And you all know why. So it was understood, don't need to be spoken on YouTube right now. We all know why. And that stems a lot of hatred towards this. Not just a draft pick from the black community. That spews a lot of, I want to say, hatred, dislike this thing, and rightfully so. He get to leave, but Calvin didn't get to leave. Barry didn't get to leave. That's messed up. Why did he get to leave? We all know why. Why he didn't have to beg for a contract or wait a second for a contract? We all know why. I'm not mad at it. Quarterbacks make the world go round. But for Dan Orlovsky, say, I told you, he supposed to do this. Dude, he throwing to a Pro Bowl caliber wide receivers. You know, he got man, come on, man. He didn't took the little Giants to the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? With hot hands and iceboxing them. No, he didn't. That's my thing. He act like, man, come on, did like something he wasn't supposed to. They should have been the favorites. Care if it's Tom Brady or not. That's common sense. Come on. So that's just my opinion on it, you know. And I'm not mad. I'm not mad at Orlovsky. That's his boy. They formed a friendship. He been going to bat all year for him, pick sixes or not. But you told us so. He got work to do, and they should be the favorites. They should be the favorites. They should be the favorites. I said again. The LA Rams should be the favorites. They defense, come on, the Kansas City defense don't stand a chance. They don't stand a chance. Right? They don't stand a chance. The Bengals defense, they pretty good, but they still don't stand a chance. These dudes got elite defense, and they got an elite offense. Special teams don't look too bad neither. So, like I said before, this is what they pose to be doing. They pose to be the favorites. You know, but let's look at it real quick while we got some time. I'm probably gonna put one more video up today. I'll see what it is. The one I wanted to put up yesterday, I told you I look forward to, was the Jalen Green Cade video. So opening up, they're the favorite. Cincinnati is a big underdog, even though they handled Kansas City in the regular season. That's the regular season. They are touchdown underdog. They are touchdown underdog. You know, and should, you know, the 49ers be the underdog? Come on. They did beat Aaron Rodgers, but they ain't saying much. He always choked. So you got Super Bowl. So right now, Kansas City is the favorites to win the Super Bowl. It should be LA, but you know, Kansas City been here before. So this FanDuel, it's legal in Michigan. I think it's legal in West Virginia and a few other places. So, you know, if you want to prop bet on this, the Bengals got the longest shot to win the Super Bowl. Kansas City 1, LA 2, Rams 3, obviously bang 4. So if you bet 100 for the Kansas City win the Super Bowl, you win 120 profit. Every 100, you win 120 in profit. Same 210, 450, 800. So, I mean, some other player pops. Conference special weeks. You got Joe Burrow, Patrick Mahomes to combine for 600 throwing yards. I mean, you got a lot of stuff, man. And like I said, if y'all want a betting segment, just hit me up on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. Let me know. That's the fastest way to reach me. Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, all the links description. If you have a video request, advertise the channel, chop it up, whatever it may be, hit me up. Want to make a financial donation? Cash App, $ CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link description. Rest for the donate, thumbs up, comment, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button, bell icon button, hit all notifications, notifications, show you how to bet. And when I show you how to bet, it's always bet responsible. I'm giving advice. So you should always use your own advice when betting or other things to bet. Bet responsibly. Don't drink and bet. But yeah, you always just some advice about the betting sites in Michigan that I had experience with. It depends on the interface. I'm always used to the interface of FanDuel because I play the FanDuel fantasy sports. But I've used FanDuel, DraftKings. But one thing I want to tell you about betting is the MGM book. And you got to see which odds. And, one thing about MGM, you can win online. You can go down to the cages and get your ticket if it's playing roulette, if it's betting, if it's whatever online live tables. One thing about MGM Grand, they ain't paying me. I'm just saying my experience. I haven't played anything else but the 3 I said. You don't have to wait for your money. You go around to the cage and get your money, show your receipt on your phone. So that's something cool. But hey, appreciate the love and support. But if MGM Grand want to give me an advertisement, hey.